Do you ever wonder why some people seem to command respect effortlessly, while others struggle to be taken seriously? It's a question that has more than likely crossed your mind at some point or another. And it's not always about what you're wearing or the car you drive. More often than not, it's about perception. Perception is a powerful thing. It's the lens through which others view you and your actions. It's the foundation of first impressions. And let's be honest, first impressions are everything. They're the silent judgments that are made before you even have a chance to open your mouth. They're the initial assessments that can make or break your chances in a job interview, a business deal, or even a first date. In social and professional scenarios, perception is paramount. It's the invisible hand that guides people's opinions about you. It sets the tone for your interactions and can heavily influence the way you're treated by others. But here's the thing, you have more control over it than you might think. There's a common misconception that perception is something that just happens to us, something we have no control over. But that's far from the truth. Every action, every word, every little detail contributes to the perception others have of us. And some of these things, these behaviors, can unintentionally make us look unprofessional, unintelligent, or just plain silly. So what are these behaviors? What are these seemingly innocuous actions that could be undermining your image without you even realizing it? Well, that's what we're here to talk about. We're going to dive into 5 common pitfalls, 5 things to avoid if you want to command respect and be taken seriously. But before we delve into these pitfalls, it's important to remember that everyone has the capacity for change. Our behaviors aren't set in stone, they're habits that can be broken and reshaped. So as we navigate through this journey together, keep an open mind and a willing spirit. Stay tuned as we reveal the first of these 5 common pitfalls. Because remember, knowledge is power, and understanding these pitfalls is the first step to avoiding them. The first thing that can make you look foolish is a lack of preparation. Imagine walking into a meeting, presentation, or even a casual conversation without any prior knowledge or thought about what you're going to say or do. It's like walking into a dark room without a flashlight. You're likely to trip, stumble, and look pretty foolish. Let's delve into the world of business for a moment. Picture a salesperson who hasn't taken the time to fully understand the product they're selling or the needs of their customer. They're asked a question, and instead of responding with confidence and clarity, they fumble their words, they stutter, they're unsure. It's uncomfortable for everyone involved, and it doesn't exactly inspire confidence in the product or the salesperson. Or let's consider a student who hasn't studied for an exam. They're asked a question and they draw a blank. They've heard the term before, but they can't remember what it means. They leave the exam room feeling deflated, knowing they could have performed better had they taken the time to prepare. These examples may seem extreme, but they illustrate the point. Lack of preparation can lead to avoidable mistakes and embarrassment. But it's not just about avoiding the negative. Being well prepared also has numerous positive benefits. It boosts your confidence. It allows you to express your thoughts more clearly, and it shows others that you take your responsibilities seriously. So how can you ensure you're adequately prepared? It starts with understanding your objectives. What do you want to achieve? What do you need to know in order to reach your goals? Once you have a clear understanding of your objectives, you can then start to gather the necessary information and resources. You can practice, rehearse, and refine until you're ready to take on whatever challenge lies ahead. Remember, preparation is a key to success and respect. Don't let a lack of it make you look foolish. The second pitfall that can make you look unprofessional is poor communication skills. Let's unpack that. We all know communication is key in both personal and professional life. It's how we express our thoughts, ideas, and emotions, and how we understand those of others. But poor communication skills can lead to misunderstandings, confusion, and even conflicts. Picture this. You're in a meeting and you continuously interrupt others. It's not only disrespectful, but it also shows that you're not really listening to what they're saying. You're just waiting for your turn to speak. This can damage your relationships and your reputation. So remember to listen, to really listen, and respond in a thoughtful manner. Or consider this. You're explaining a complicated concept to a colleague or a client, and you're using jargon, complex terms, and acronyms left and right. You may think it shows your expertise, but in reality it can make others feel excluded or even belittled. It's crucial to tailor your language to your audience, to ensure your message is not only heard but also understood. And then there's the mistake of not listening effectively. We often underestimate the power of active listening. It's not just about hearing the words, it's about understanding the message, the context, the emotions. When we don't listen effectively, we miss out on important details and nuances. This can lead to misinterpretations and mistakes. So make it a point to not only hear, but truly listen. In the end, communication is not just about talking, it's about connecting, understanding, and respecting others. It's a two-way street. It involves speaking clearly and concisely, but also listening attentively and responding appropriately. Poor communication skills can definitely make you seem less competent and professional. But the good news is that communication skills can be learned and improved. All it takes is a little practice and mindfulness. Clear, respectful communication is a sign of intelligence and professionalism. The third and fourth pitfalls that can undermine your image are a lack of curiosity and a negative attitude. Let's delve into curiosity first. It's the spark that ignites the flame of knowledge. When you show curiosity, it reveals your interest in understanding and learning. It shows your willingness to venture into the unknown, to question, to explore. But when you lack curiosity, it can be perceived as indifference or ignorance. Let's visualize it this way. Imagine you're in a conversation with someone who never asks questions, who never shows interest in what you're saying. You'd probably think they don't care about your thoughts or ideas, wouldn't you? That's how lack of curiosity can make you look in the eyes of others. Now let's talk about attitude. Your attitude is like your personal billboard. It advertises what's going on in your mind. A positive attitude can make you look approachable, cooperative, and easy to work with. It can make others feel comfortable around you, and it can help you build strong relationships. But a negative attitude, that's a different story. It can make you seem unapproachable or uncooperative. It can create an invisible wall between you and the people around you. And let's be honest, who wants to be around someone who's always negative? Here's the thing, curiosity and a positive attitude are not just about making a good impression, they're about personal and professional growth. When you're curious, you're constantly learning, constantly evolving. And when you have a positive attitude, you're more likely to face challenges with determination and resilience. You're more likely to see possibilities instead of obstacles. So it's not just about how others see you, it's about how you see yourself and how you navigate through life. Remember, it's never too late to cultivate curiosity and a positive attitude. They are habits you can develop, skills you can hone. Start asking questions, start seeing the glass as half full. Stay curious and keep a positive attitude to command respect and admiration. The fifth and final pitfall that can make you look foolish is not admitting when you're wrong. Now, let's be honest, no one likes to admit when they've made a mistake. It's a hard pill to swallow. But the truth is, refusing to admit when you're wrong can be a major setback. You see, we all make mistakes. It's part of being human. Whether it's a minor error at work or a major blunder in a relationship, mistakes happen, but the real folly lies not in making the mistake, but in refusing to admit it. When we refuse to admit our mistakes, we not only lose the opportunity to learn and grow from them, but we also risk losing the trust and respect of others. Imagine a leader who never admits their mistakes. Would you trust them? Would you respect them? The answer is probably no. That's because by not owning up to their errors, they're essentially saying they're infallible, and we all know that's not true. No one is perfect. By admitting your mistakes, you're showing others that you're human, just like them. You're showing them that you're humble enough to accept your flaws. You're showing them that you're brave enough to face the consequences of your actions. And most importantly, you're showing them that you're wise enough to learn from your mistakes. Think about Thomas Edison. He made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb, but he didn't see them as failures. He admitted his mistakes and saw them as steps on the path to success. And we all know how that turned out, so don't be afraid of making mistakes. And when you do make them, own up to them, learn from them, and move forward. Admitting mistakes shows humility, intelligence, and the willingness to learn and improve. Avoid these 5 pitfalls to ensure you always command respect and appear intelligent in any situation.